Hello students, how are you? I hope all of you are fine. Today we will study the 10th lesson of class 5 SST, that is democracy in India. In this chapter we will learn what is election, how a election are conduct, what is the role of a democratic government, what is democracy, several branches of India, several branches of government of India, how the government form through the process of election. Okay, come to the study part. Now look at this table. This table shows different steps of Indian governments or different phases of Indian government. First of all, Indian government is distributed into two types, that is central government or state government, and central government has different phases or state government has different phases also. Central government, legislature, executive or judiciary, while the state government also legislature, executive and judiciary. Like this, these are separated from each other. First, India, a democracy. A government is a group of people who are responsible for making laws and taking care of the affair related to the governance of the country. There are many types of governments in the world. Yes, we know that different country has different types of governments or different types of rules. India has a democratic form of government. We are democracy, we are democratic country, so that we have the democratic form of government. Let us read about some special features of democracy that have made it the most popular form of government in the world according to other countries. First, features of democracy. Right of the people to elect their leaders is the first feature. Second one, right of the people to express the view of the policy of the government. And third one is the equality and justice. First, right of the people to elect their leaders. Democracy is the system of government in which people have the power to elect their leaders, elect their representative as a voting or election. All citizens of India who are 18 years above have the rights to vote. It is known as universal adult suffrage. Next, right of the people to express their views on the policies of the government. Democracy allows people to right to express the feelings without fear. That is, they have the freedom of a speech expression. Criticism is necessary for a government to work better for the people of the country. Without criticism, the government have no idea that what the government have to do. So criticism is necessary. The third one is equality and justice. Democracy is very much committed to the equality and justice. In a democracy, all people are considered as the equal. In addition, all the laws in the democracy must be fair to the people of the country, to the all types of all level of people of the country. Now, after the features of democracy comes to the Constitution of India. India has a written constitution. The constitution has the power or contains the laws on how the India is to be governed. India is a land of diversity. That's why one central government cannot govern the entire nation. The Indian Constitution has adopted a federal structure, which means the Constitution of India provides for a government that work through three levels. The level of Indian government has distributed into three levels. These are central government, state government and local self-government. The power is shared between the union is called central government and the state government, and the Constitution of India is a source of power for both the governments. Here, criticism means a state that shows you think something is wrong or bad. Federal means relating to a system of government in which power is distributed between the center and the state. And elect means you know that to choose someone by voting. And election is the process of choose someone by voting, especially in a government. Now, look at the branches of the government. The government has three branches. These are legislature, executive, and judiciary. Legislature makes the law and consists of representatives elected by the people. Executive means executive has the responsibility for implement the laws and running the government, and judiciary is have the responsibility for interpreting the law, constitution and laws and settle any kind of disputes between the center and the state regarding the division of power. Next, level of the governments. India has three level of governments, that is central, state and local self government. Central government where which central governments, the center is New Delhi and the state governments has different states. First one is central government. The central or union government make law for the entire country and makes sure that these laws are followed by all. It is located in New Delhi, which is the capital of the country. The central government is divided into three part, that is legislature, executive and judiciary. The legislature is otherwise called as the parliament. Legislature contains three part, that is president, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, where the executive have the president and vice president, prime minister and council of ministers, and judiciary is the supreme court. The responsibility of the legislature is to make the laws. The responsibility of the executive is to pass the laws and made by the legislature. Responsibility of the judiciary is to solve the conflict between the executive and legislature, to resolve the public related matters or conflicts.